Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting stream on Bowtie Gaming 14. It's time for more Age of Imprisonment. So off screen I level grinded the characters a little bit just because I had time to kill with plane rides.
Let's go!
Hence why everybody's like level 42 or 43 plus.
Yeah.
Also, I did a decent amount of the side quests off screen because that's going to be one of those people donate the channel points for that. For like true 100% completion, I'll just kind of get whatever naturally comes up during the playthrough, because per character there's a lot of them. Like a lot of them. I probably added 7 hours to my runtime and I only probably did a fraction of them. Alright, first battle. Those who were taken. In response to a plea for help, Rauru and Artie travel to Ash Swamp, each of them more determined than ever to see the Demon King laid low. Let's kick his ass!
My storm shall rage on.
Let's kick his ass, Artie! Here, here! Finish! Your Majesty, help, please! This stupid hog thing is kicking our asses! Not to worry, my man, I will kick his butt. Let's get him! Performing a Sing Strike with Artie will imbue your attacks with lightning and cause you to unleash lightning bolts in the surrounding area each time you attack. How many monsters we defeat, more spring up in their place. All we can do now is continue forth one step at a time. Indeed, only by working together will we stand a chance of victory, which is precisely why we'll need the Gerudo's strength amongst our ranks. You honor us, King Rauru. We'll do all we can to live up to your lofty expectations. Onwards to the next plot battle. A time for action.
I can ill afford to neglect my preparations.
As the Hyrulean forces celebrated their victory, a wicked construct descended from the sky, almost as if drawn to the Night Construct's sacred power. Alas, its might proved too great for Rauru and his allies, who had little choice but to flee the desert. With their escape covered by the valiant Night Construct, the group had little trouble in falling back. But that safety would come to be short-lived indeed, as a horde of monsters appeared outside their base of operations in Tanagar Canyon. Knowing it was merely a matter of time until the enemy arrived at their gates, Rauru found his mind tortured by the difficult decisions he would soon be forced to make.
That can only bode well. Hello there, my boy.
Apparently, constructs like you brought ruin, the end of my people. While I'm certain you can't possess a soul, I must admit, your disposition appears to be rather different from that of the other construct. Almost confusingly so. It seems you can be used for good or evil. Just like the secret stones. A power that great tests the very depths of its bearer's soul. There is danger here, enormously so. And what of me? Is my soul a good one?
Your Majesty.
Sorry, I'm having a midlife crisis.
Oh, you're back later than I expected. Your training with Agrison must have been grueling indeed.
I was really trying to test my limits today, yes. Given our present struggle, I must improve to protect those I care about most. I'll do whatever I can for the good of Hyrule, exactly as you and Queen Sonia have done before me.
So I see.
Everyone else feels the same way. We all stand beside you, however possible. And we won't fail you.
Like myself and Sonia, you say. Zelda. Tomorrow, before our battle. No, it's nothing.
In that case, I'm off to bed. To try to sleep, Your Majesty.
I will. Rest well. Draconification aside, these stones are dangerous. And while I depend on our allies, I wonder, must I put them through this? Tell me, Sonia. What would you do? There's something I'd like to show you all.
Yeah, I was wondering when the others were gonna get their secret stones, and apparently now is the time.
Zonai. Sacred stones.
Stand with me. I need all your aid.
We all, gathered here, swear on our lives to serve Hyrule, the King of Light.
Last, the Demon King's armies reach the refuge. You have no choice but to repel them. And now they gain abilities. So she gains Cyclone Sweep. Cut forward like a sweeping cyclone, striking all enemies in your path and washing away foes with a surge of water. Windstorm Dive. Ride the wind to strike at enemies, creating a powerful tornado directly in front of you. Electric Rush. Rush forward like a surge of lightning, delivering a series of slashes and unleashing electricity directly in front of you. And Flame Burst. Hurl a ball of flame that explodes on impact.
Yes.
Kia, Ravika, Artie, Agrasted, make use of your secret stones and overcome adversity. What incredible power! With the help of these stones, we might actually stand a chance. Secret Stone amplifies its wielder's latent ability. In the proper hands, it's an impeccable tool. But such power will easily overwhelm the weak of Wicked-Hearted. I trust you all to bear them wisely. There's more monsters than I've seen. We have to protect the temple at any cost. We've defended the outpost. We can't afford to lose focus, though. We've held our ground thanks to the sage's power, but there's more enemies coming from the cliffs.
We return to battle.
Okay. We'll do this together. Say goodbye.
Correct.
Alright, time to go collect some Korok seeds. You know, I'm getting worried about everyone back at the temple. We should really try to hurry this up. I'm working on it. I very much agree. We firm defenses in place, but even the stoutest bedrock wouldn't hold forever. Alright, 300 to go, and then we'll unlock Zelda's. Oop, an ice moblin. Or a Lionel, rather. Ooh, boy. Looks like it's the last outpost. Let's head into the caves when we're done, okay? It's all the raiding party taken care of. Now it's time to seize control of the caves. These caves are full of mana and monster scourge. Cut them off at their source. These constant battles have exhausted our army. Drawing this out will lead to more casualties. Almost broken through the enemy siege thanks to the Sage's power. Hold fast, everyone. Performing a sync strike with the Graston will temporarily imbue your attacks with fire, reduce your damage taken, and prevent you from flinching when hit by enemy attacks. put a halt to the monster tides. Now we simply need to eliminate the... What foul trick is this? Our enemies appear to have risen from the dead. Raven and our soldiers are reaching their limit too. We have to hurry.
I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine. Such is the strength of the weak. Razaka. Sure, why not? You're up, Calamo.
Yeah, fine.
You're done. Perfect. It's over. Kia, I'm not about to lose. Ready anytime. Correct. I'm not satisfied yet. All will yield.
The end's in sight now, let's finish them. We weathered the storm somehow.
significance of this victory cannot be overstated. And now, as you can see, our army boasts 6 powerful sages bearing Zonai's secret stones. Join us, and fight for our common goal, for the good of Hyrule! Together we shall put an end to Ganondorf's cruel ambitions! Are you with us, or not?
Let's kick his ass! So that eventually a guy 10,000 years from now can permanently kick his ass.
Now, the time has come.
King Rauru thus inspired his army.
What were you writing there?
Lady Zelda! You can't startle me like that!
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention at all.
I've started keeping a record, so future generations can know about everyone who played a part in fighting the Demon King. I don't really know when, but I'm sure it'll come in handy someday. Long after I'm gone, if I had to bet.
Even still. Well, I think it's wonderful.
Thank you for saying so. But Lady Zelda, I want you to promise that you'll come back safe.
I'll try my very best.
He's like, don't you dare turn into a dragon. I'm not keeping any promises on that front. Alright, then Rauru unlocks Royal Surge. Focus the power of light in your hands and unleash it in an impactful wave in front of you. More stuff on the map. Alright, the Counter-Strike is the next one, which involves Rauru, Agraston, and Kia.
Just keep getting better.
Thanks to those materials, Vance finished up his concentration training and got home no problem. Of course, the second he was back, he started chatting up a storm again. Let me tell you, things are way less weird that way. Vast numbers of monsters have launched an assault on Tanager Canyon in Rauru's absence. Take the battle in the king's stead and prove your strength alone is enough to repel the threat.
Some stretches wouldn't hurt.
Okay, so you're limited to the side characters, essentially. Yeah, I think this will be fine.
We enter the fray.
You can do this!
Going in.
welcome on into the alliance against hordes of monsters because Ganondorf's an asshole. Might as well just be the theme of this game, is just Ganondorf's an asshole. Then again, every single iteration of him, when is he not a little bit of an asshole? He's like, you say asshole, I say suave. I was like, sure, Ganondorf, let's call it that.
Stand down.
I've got you. It's over. And another.
Alright, good job, team. We don't need the sages, we can kick ass on our own.
I'll strive for even higher.
When I brought Kino the materials, he gave a happy little shout before going straight back to work. He managed to finish the outpost real quick after that and marched home like he was on top of the world. A large pack of monsters is growing ever more violent in the Gerudo Desert. Defeat their leaders and bring safety to the area once more.
Never been good at sitting still.
Queen of the Zora, ready for battle.
I'm right behind you.
My presence alone ensures victory. I'll prove my skill. My storm shall rage on.
Need my help? I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine. Such is the
Woohoo! Joke's on you, Ganondorf, because you turned code. You don't get to experience these cool devices. Only I get to, for I am the true Gerudo leader, Artie. Get wrecked, Suavemente, man.
I'm not about to lose.
Double kill! Both sides use the materials to engage in a fruitful and intense training exercise. In a stroke of good luck, facing these new opponents even inspired Lord of Graston to come up with a new combat move.
I strive for
While the idea seemed a bit strange at first, the Gerudo have all started carrying heavy stones as a form of on-the-move weight training. Not certain, but it does appear to be producing positive results for them, Lady Artie included. A resurgence of monsters have cut off the Gerudo unit defending the Gerudo Desert. Hearing this, Artie springs into action to save her fellow warriors.
My spear will grow dull if I keep sitting around.
Alright then, Kia, let's go then.
Shall rage on.
Kia, get your butt over here. Alright, fine, jeez. Yes, please! I swear my pride is a Gerudo, Ganondorf. Your tyranny is not long for this world. Rauru and Minoru travel with the Night Construct to the Tanager Canyon Temple in an effort to eradicate the monsters. What must those two think as they watch the Construct fight?
Time to make ready.
Let's move out.
Come, Minoru, we'll have to clean out these monsters if we hope to keep the temple safe. Understood. Luckily, our Night Construct appears ready to assist us in the pursuit.
My turn, is it? Show your strength.
Oh, that's cool, wow. The ultimate use of Ultra Hand.
In support. Good.
You truly make a fine king, Rauru.
Now then.
No surrender.
Despite the Master Sword's shard at the core, the Night Construct may well turn out evil himself, and Calamo's intentions been not the best. In that sense, both you and our friend here are blessed to have such kind-hearted companions. Yes, I'm thankful indeed for all they've done for me.
Show of might.
Definitely just chucking all the strong Lionels at us at this point, jeez.
overcome.
Die, you stupid Lionel!
I'll do it with me.
Gladly, Minoru.
Get him!
Take this. Take this. Challenge overcome.
That's it. I imagine the other sages are off using their stones to vanquish monsters as we speak. Thank you for encouraging me to place my trust in them, and in the Night Construct. Truly couldn't ask for a finer sister. It's kind of you to say, Rauru. Try my best to continue being the greatest influence I can be. When gathering lumber in Damel Forest, an allied soldier spied a powerful monster that shook him to his very core. Defeat the horrid adversity and restore calm to the area.
Perhaps I can use this time for some repairs.
No one stands against might. The field of battle is where we Gerudo belong. My storm shall rage on!
It's like time to perish. With the power of water and electricity. I am Kia and I will kick your ass.
I'll prove my strength.
Ugh, so many skeletons. Why are there so many skeletons? I don't know, Kia. Your guess is as good as mine at this point.
I'm not satisfied yet.
Oh boy.
My help? I'm not about to lose. Push him away! Land is near! Need my help?
Woohoo! Hylian soldiers stationed in Ash Swamp were attacked by electric monsters and forced to withdraw. Lead through the enemy's attacks and launch a counter-offensive.
One can never be too
Let's
prepared
go,
for them.
Artie! Screw everyone else, it's just you and me against the entire world.
Need my help? I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine.
Woohoo! Meanwhile, Raru's just like, my gosh, I should have given them the secret stones like 5 weeks ago. Jeez. The team investigating Damel Forest has sent out a request for help. Work with them to reach their objective deep within the woods.
There's battle to
I see that, Lionel, there.
My storm shall rage on.
Electric Lionel. Yeah, you can tell it's that part of the story because they updated Artie's artwork to actually show the secret stone. Yeah, she's the only one you'd actually see it on there because, like, Grasson's is on his torso and hers is on her arm, and then, what was called the Rivali? Gosh darn it. Rafika's is on his foot. What an absolute wealth of chests! Wonder what riches await. A remarkable find indeed. This expedition's been a resounding success. A request has come in to help locate a missing Goron who's exceedingly fond of food. With no time to spare, Calamo and the Night Construct head to Gerudo Desert to carry out an urgent search.
Go wandering off, bud. I'm setting out.
That missing Goron's gotta be around here somewhere, right? Let's go find him, bud. Somebody help me, Goro! Look, there he is! Don't worry, we're coming! And we've got bombs! You here to save me, Goro? Is it because I'm such a nice guy? What's that got to do with anything? We just heard about some Goron that went missing. You don't mind me asking, what are you doing out here by yourself anyways? Well, I thought I found this huge tasty rock, but once I got close, it went and attacked. So much for my snack, Goro. That's our little problem taken care of. Now all we can do is get out of here. I'm starving after all that fighting, Goro. How about we find some rocks to eat first? A spear-wielding Goron youth who spins his weapon and body alike to strike at enemies. Surprisingly enough, the Zonai cooking pot he wears as a helmet can be used to attack. Head for the tasty-looking rocks. Hey, where do you think you're rolling off to? I just want to go home. My guts tell me it should be something tasty right around here. Callum was like, Agraston, rein your people in, jeez. Ah, darn, guess my gut was wrong. I don't get it. How are we supposed to know which rocks are good to eat and which one's ours? By the way, I heard you two going out all, over the place lately. That's amazing! Yeah, before Hyrule got turned inside out, I was looking for somewhere to put down roots. And I bet you know where all the best rocks are. Whoa, take a look over there, Goro. I'll give that one a try. Hold on, that's not a rock, it's a fire monster. They do like my food nice and roasty, but I don't want to be the one getting cooked, Goro. Well, you might be getting cooked a little bit. It's like, now you know how Link feels in the future when he's going through Death Mountain without knowing that fire elixirs exist.
Watch this, Goro!
He's like, no! Yeah, and if he's who I think he is, he won't be able to do anything about it, unfortunately. He's like, yep, you all must unfortunately suffer where I'm just my roots are permanently bound. That's what you get for trying to chow down in the middle of the desert. Yeah, man! Yeah, I'm just saying, the power of the Master Sword, if even a tiny shard of it causes this thing to do what it's doing, geez Louise. Hey, I killed a Lionel! Does that make up for it? Yeah, kind of, that was cool. My mind's made up, Goro. I'm sticking with you guys for now on. Suit yourself, but just so you know, I don't have a clue about what rocks are tasty or not. That's alright, I'll hunt them down myself. And once I do, maybe we can have a big feast.
What?
Great idea, except I don't eat rocks. Are you even listening to me here? Meanwhile, Link in the future is like, I'll eat a rock roast. Bratton, a young Goron enthusiastic Gormon of any rock the world has to offer. His decision to leave Death Mountain and fight in the defense of Hyrule was in truth motivated by a desire to sample rocks from every quarter of the continent. Thanks to our supplies, Lord Agraston and the other Goron soldiers drove the monsters off and enjoyed a nice relaxing trip to the hot springs afterwards. Lord Agraston even claimed it was the most rejuvenating soak he's ever had. No surprise here, but Bratton ran off to help those refugees the second we handed over the materials. Between the sweltering heat and the freezing cold, Hyrule can be a pretty merciless place when it wants to be, I'll tell you what.
We fight to uphold the peace of these lands.
Whoop whoop! Alright, so Bratton starts at level 36.
Let's go.
Well, training montage, Bratton. Training montage over.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. 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 Yeah.
Lightning monsters are besieging the Ash Swamp outpost, and they pose a particularly nasty threat near the water. Beware their attacks as you put them to rout.
Don't go wandering off, bud.
I'll cut them all down.
Guess I'll get to work.
All for the Gerudo. I'll prove my...
Time to earn my keep, huh?
It's an honor.
As strong as bedrock.
Show me what you can do.
My storm shall rage on.
Fight your way past ice, fire, and electric opponents and learn how to battle each element in the most effective way possible.
One can never be too prepared for battle. We make for battle!
Whoop whoop! Monsters have returned to Death Mountain and seized 2 of the Goron outposts, putting the entire land in grave danger. Defeat the grisly foes and reclaim the area.
My spear will grow dull if I keep sitting around here.
My storm shall rage on!
And done. And time. I know it's not actually speed running, but that was darn near close. Don't eat the sapphire. Don't do it, Brad and G's. Battle for South Death Mountain. A resurgence of monsters have cut off the Goron unit defending Death Mountain. Brave the scorching lava and race up the mountain to aid them before it's too late.
One can never be too prepared for battle. We make for battle!
Alright, good job, Artie. An investigation team spotted what appears to be a horde of chests in the depths, but can't seem to reach the location. Head down there and help retrieve the contents.
There's battle to prepare for. My storm shall rage on!
Hoo-hoo! Oh, we're fighting the frogs. Woohoo! Yep, I always knew there was good stuff in here. Hurry and open it up already. Now that's what I call treasure, Goro. Let's bring it back and share it with the others. Investigating the Pharaon depths. Having reached troubling reports of a sudden disturbance in the depths, Rauru sets forth to pinpoint the cause.
Time to make ready.
We make for battle.
There seems to be trouble here, just as the report said. We must investigate its source. Ah, I see, it's this giant monstrosity. Never fear, I have bombs. So this was all the doing of a shade-possessed construct. We'll have to remain vigilant from here forward.
Well, isn't this
Turns out even Lord Ravnica wasn't familiar with the depths and was pleased to learn something new. He now plans to alter his training regimen in case he ever needs to do battle down there. But I pray he keeps an eye out for monsters. And the ancient underground beings, of course. It's likely there's valuable treasure hidden away on an unexplored sky island. Travel there and investigate.
Time to make ready.
Queen of the Zora, ready for battle. My presence alone ensures victory. My storm shall rage on.
Yes.
I'll prove my skill. I'm not satisfied yet.
Money!
Press on.
Artie's like, wait up, Kia, jeez! Sorry, I cannot be stopped. Fine, if you're so insistent, you take over. Alright, fine, jeez. Never experienced to come across a site like this or expected. These Sky Islands truly hold endless mysteries.
Isn't this
After
a
returning
joke?
from their training, Lord Ravnica gathered his fellow Rito together for a hearty meal. It's clear just how deeply they care for each other and how ravenous an appetite they have managed to work up.
Shall we spar, Your Majesty?
We make for battle.
Rauru entrusted secret stones to Kia, Artie, Agriston, and Rafika, who together with Zelda and Minoru vowed to defend Hyrule as its 6 sages. The group then set the oncoming monster horde to rout in a tremendous display of strength. With first-hand proof of their combined might, Rauru resolved to go on the offensive against the Demon King's onslaught. Thus, he and the 6 sages held a war council to discuss how they might reclaim Hyrule Castle and defeat Ganondorf once and for all. Before the final battle could begin, they first needed to clear a path to the castle grounds. To this end, Rauru proposed splitting their forces into 2 separate fronts, each of which would be tasked with stemming the tide of monsters at its source. The Knight Construct was charged with launching a surprise attack on the enemy forces stationed in the depths. Meanwhile, Rauru and the 6 sages would set out to engage the ever-growing monster army awaiting them in the Ceres Scablands.
Here we go. Grim Goma.
So the day has come. I'd like that beast for myself. When the Blood Moon first rose over Hyrule, that demon appeared and struck at Death Mountain.
Just maybe.
It overran our home and summoned that terrible beast to the mountain's crater. Any Goron who still draws breath would want to see the Archfiend slain.
I've no doubt.
Tonight, we shall finally have our vengeance. I've long awaited this moment. I wouldn't dare miss it.
In that case, perhaps you'd be willing to hear my plan.
What is it?
We'll take them by surprise and decimate their ranks from the inside out.
Ooh, good idea. Except, how will we do it?
One of your Zonai arts, I presume?
If that's what you call it. Now, we make for the nearby caves and take position beneath the enemy. If we can just reach the surface, they'll be ours. And I know the perfect shortcut to get us there.
Time to ascend. Weave. Someday, some twat 10,000 years later will call this Uppies. Please do not call it Uppies. Very well, Your Majesty. Meanwhile, 10,000 years later, Uppies! Darn it! It's called Ascension! I had a feeling it might prove useful for an ambush. Certainly seems to have panicked the monsters to utilize the confusion to seize the area.
Did you call for Kia?
Already on it. What's in the way? Time to
that's how it's done!
Satisfied yet.
Happy to see your fellow Gorons join the battle, Agraston. Our relationship has come far indeed. It has. Many of my people had a post-friendship with Hyrule before I accepted the mask. The first stage of our plan successful, we must stay vigilant until backup arrives. A surprise attack impossible! Move in, crush the enemies! Seems the enemies called for reinforcements of their own. Prepare to break their ranks.
Time to depart.
Bothersome pests, I'll burn you to ash! Those gloom-shrouded rocks must be the work of the monster we saw earlier, the Archfiend. You let them break through? All forces advance! Destroy! Seems the enemy's beginning their assault in earnest. Should they manage to surround us? Woohoo! Don't worry, King Rar, we're here to help you. Thank you for coming, Zelda. Now that you're here, we can launch a pincer attack on the enemy camp. Can't believe we're rubbing shoulders with Hyrule even to fight the thing that wrecked our village. I know you don't like us, but I hope you'll give us a chance. There's no battle we can't win together. Cowards taking aim at us from the trees? We have no choice but to cut them all down.
Ready for whatever's next. King
I'll take it from here. Agriston!
Everything's on fire! Outflanked again? Ah, they'll suffer my rage.
Is that all? In Hyrule's name, I have you! Now then. Fine now. I'll not yield. Take Robin! Now then. A simple enough matter. Now, the task at hand.
Here we go. Come, fools who defy my king! I'm Grim Goma, archfiend of lava. I shall bury you in a sea of flame. I think not, demon. Today you pay for the pain you inflicted on my people. A big boulder. I'll blast you all to pieces. These rocks are a problem. Be sure to knock them away before they can explode. Time to stone the boss. It's stoned or be stoned. I need more flame! Do what you wish. You're little more than a dying ember compared to the fire in a Goron's heart.
My king shall devour Hyrule. All Hindu die.
Precisely as we planned.
Yeah, and it made for a good diversion, too. The rest is up to Caliban. And his friend, of course.
I hope they'll not lay waste to the terrain in the process.
As do I. We should go too, in case they need help.
We've nothing to gain from rushing in unprepared, and much to lose in the face of dangerous new enemies.
We can never be too careful. Our faith is with you, Knight Construct.
And Callum was like, I'm riding the robot, does that count? Ambush in the depths. With my body all protected against the heat, we took down every last monster causing trouble on Death Mountain. All that flying around and fighting must have helped my bud get better at using Zonai devices because he was a real pro by the end of it.
A newfound strength.
With all the monster materials, Cadlin got to work on his special training. Sure, it took him a few tries, but he eventually started doing my bud's fuse attacks on his own.
Praiseworthy.
Korok cheered right up, and while I was doing what any good brother would do, he still insisted on helping out the cause. You won't hear me complaining about another pair of hands. After tracking Pinnock down in the middle of his training session, we told him we'd be more than glad to help him out. That was probably the happiest I've ever seen him, and with a bit of time spent practicing with my bud, he was doing fuse attacks like they were second nature. The second I gave Ravika those materials, he tossed them up in the air, used the cloth on them to read the wind, then shot every last one of them out of the sky. Looks like that did the trick.
Most impressive.
Having successfully snuck by the monster, Lady Zelda began to pray at the statue. The goddess clearly answered just as the rumors said she would, as Lady Zelda said she found a newfound clarity in her mind when it was all said and done. Man, that's gotta be a slap in the face after that didn't work in her own time. She's like, of course now you answer me, what the heck? A joint training exercise will soon be taking place. Gathering those heat-resistant materials as well was worth the effort because the training exercise went wonderfully. Lord Agrasson seemed pleased with the results and was happy to have honed his techniques even further. Monsters have renewed their attack on the Gorons of Death Mountain, and this time they're striking with even greater ferocity. Race up the mountain and aid your allies.
A fine time to prepare before we move on.
I'll cut them all down. The field of battle is where we Garuda belong. My storm shall rage on. prove my skill.
When monsters target the Sarah's Scablins, a lone wolf Goron decides to take them on by himself. Hearing this, Calamo and the Night Construct hurry out and lend a hand and slap him out of this.
Go wandering off, bud.
Bud, you hold him down while I knock some sense into this dude. Trust me, I'm gonna need it because he's a giant rock man. And I am a tiny wood man. This should be right around where that Goron's taking on the monsters. Maybe that way? Oh, they're not messing around. Strange little guy in Construct, huh? Don't tell me you're the one supposed to be backing us up. Hey, who are you calling strange? We'd be happy to go back home if that's how you're gonna be. I never said I didn't need your help. Can't you see we're fighting for our lives here? Not the warm welcome I was hoping for. Oh well, let's get to work, bud. Those Hyruleans have some nerve sending me in this pair of pushovers instead of the real fight. Oh, quit complaining. I have you know my bud's a monster-slaying professional. We can't hold out this like this forever. Might as well start pushing back now that I got reinforcements. A venerable Goron warrior who's brandished a massive sword with ease. His dynamic attacks make use of his stony physique to crush his enemies to dust. Monsters camping on the trees, huh? Guess we're gonna have to smash them down. Come on, charge! Well, I'll be the two of you aren't half bad. What do you say to fighting under me from now on? Sorry, but I'm a leader, not a follower. Just ask the other Koroks. They'll tell you all about it. By the way, who was it that asked you to come here? Better not have been an old Goron with a beard. Sorry, not really sure. You know, I didn't think there'd be so many of them. Maybe wouldn't have minded the old codger around after all. Oh, what am I saying? We could smack these monsters in the next week all by ourselves. You're gonna regret ever counting pastos out of the fight. I'm not letting anyone get hurt by these things, especially not my two new pupils. You're not talking about us, are you? I thought I told you, I'm not a follower. You know what? I actually like the two of you. Think I'll just tag along for whatever comes next. It'll be mountains better than taking orders from a Graston, no doubt about it. You're coming with us? Why does it always have to be me? Hold on a sec, does that mean the old codger he kept talking about was a Graston the whole time? A Graston! He's talking shit about you again! Ah, darn it. Here we go again. The leader of a faction of Gorons opposed to an alliance with Hyrule. Though he and Chief Agraston never see eye to eye, he has decided to set aside their differences in the light of the danger looming over the entire continent. After a tough fight, Pastos laughed and congratulated by Bud on a hard-earned win. Think he knew he never stood a chance, but once we all sat down to the meal I cooked, felt like the three of us had gotten closer than ever. Ravika came by to see how Vence was holding up, which got Pastos all cheery. He's probably thinking about a Graston if I had to guess. You ask me, I bet these two are closer than they let on. Monsters have attacked the Cirrus Scablins without warning, and if they break through, the temple in Tanager Canyon will be in grave danger. Protect the defensive outpost from approaching threat at all costs.
Go wandering off, bud.
No one stands against my spirit. My presence alone ensures victory. It's a strange feeling, but not a bad one.
Let's go!
Monsters in the Ceres Scablands are threatening to spill into Tanager Canyon, thus putting the temple in great danger. Seize the nearby enemy outposts and make sure the situation doesn't grow any worse.
I can ill afford to neglect my preparations.
Yeah, who needs preparations? Let's just go!
We make for battle.
Need my help?
As leader of the Rito and a sage entrusted with one of the secret stones, Ravaka renews his commitment to the fight. Seeking to defend his fellow Rito, he takes up his bow and hurries to the Tabantha frontier.
My spear will grow dull if I keep sitting around here.
The field of battle is where we Gerudo belong.
He's like, okay, you two women have had too much fun. It's my turn. And also, a grass did a whole story chapter just around him. I get to do crap now. Me! Birdman! Birdman Von Regan. Still hard to believe Rauru would trust me with something this powerful. But as the Elder of the Rito, I'll do whatever it takes to prove I deserve it. All done then. Just hope I did this little rock proud.
How pleasant.
Pinnock and everyone got working with those materials and spent plenty of time getting better at hitting stuff out of the sky. It was a new experience for just about all of us and ended up being a real workout by the end of it. Acutely aware of the immense power in his newly acquired Secret Stone, Agraston takes up arms against the monsters plaguing Death Mountain. In doing so, he seeks to honor Rauru for choosing him as a sage, as well as defending the Goron's home.
A moment's preparation, is it?
My presence alone ensures victory. My storm shall rage on!
Now to put an end to the monster scourge rampant across Death Mountain.
We stand stronger together.
To think this stone could hold so much power! It mustn't betray King Rauru's trust in me. was far quicker than I expected, all thanks to my newfound strength. Perhaps I'll take a brief visit to the hot springs for a break. With Braden leading the charge, the mining operation was a real success. Those refugees even treated him to a huge meal afterwards. A feast like that makes all the hard work almost seem worth it, you know? To repay Raru's trust in giving her a secret stone, Kia heads to the Lanayru wetlands to hunt the monsters threatening the region. With spear in hand, she reflects on the path she must walk and vows to never lose those she cares for again.
My spear will grow dull if I keep sitting around here.
Thanks for the raid. Hope your stream went good. It's currently playing some Age of Imprisonment. Hey ya! Right, I know you said hey ya, but I played too much Zelda. Hey ya! Gosh darn it. Let's see.
The field of battle is where
Where was I at? Already.
Hey ya! My storm shall rage on.
Yeah, go give them a follow. I'll hunt down every last monster in the wetlands and prove I deserve King Raru's trust. And this secret stone. But first, mud monsters. Oh no! Yeah, all because of that one instance that happens according to the journal entries where Link is like, I didn't say anything but about, like, the fact that the island makes your clothes go away. It's like, Link, I think we need to have a talk.
I'll prove my skill.
They're like, I think this is cheating. Okay, you cheated first when Ganondorf killed Sonya. Only one of us cheaters can be the victor. Artie, you're closer, go. Nice. Yeah, hope that went well. Yeah, so thanks for the raid and have a good sleep. Why didn't I use water? Fireworks, I guess. I don't know, Kia, you do this better. Yeah, appreciate it. Haha! Thanks! Yeah, see, I'll be wrapping up in probably like 10 or so minutes myself, but get at least one or two more of these maps in first. Because this game is massive, but then again, I feel like that's how all the Hyrule Warrior games have been. to put in perspective, like, there's also, like, side quests, like, per character. I did 7 hours worth off screen, and I maybe did a tenth of it. Like, there's so much not plot relevant content in order to 100% complete this game. It's nuts. That was some battle even for me, but I'll have to keep improving if I want to stay worthy of the Secret Stone. Yeah, plus not to mention you don't unlock all the characters right away, so like even if you like went and 100% completed all the characters, you're like, well, now we got 3 more characters, here we go! Oh yeah, I remember that, oh my gosh, and that wasn't even counting the DLC. I think it was DLC. It's been a hot minute since I played the original one. Or maybe it was just bonus content. Because I know later on they added, like, Wind Waker content and stuff. Alright. Armed with her new Secret Stone and Dancing Blade, Artie challenges the monsters that threaten the Gerudo Desert. And as she does, she reflects anew on the debt to Rauru and swears to defend her homeland.
One can never be too prepared
against the asshole to rule them all, Ganondorf. Dragmire.
We make for battle.
It's my duty as chieftain to defend and lead the Gerudo, and I intend to do just that. Because our previous leader was kind of a butthole. As in, he tried to kill us as soon as he gained all this power. Let's keep this up! Alright, Kia, your turn. Never mind, you're closer. Oh, we got more evil mushrooms.
I'll never cease. Not until victory is mine.
Isn't that a bit extra, Artie? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Finger guns! First the Envoy Mask, and now the Stone? My debt to King Rauru grows larger with each passing day. If only you knew the half of it, Artie! Oh, Rauru, you were too good for this world. Lionel's like, enough, you lightning-clad piece of work. How about no? Alright, Kia, your turn. Alright, Kia, final push. That's one enemy repelled, but I must continue to prove the merit in me wielding this power.
Excellent.
Once the sand seal was on the men, Lady Artie returned it to the desert, but not before clearing the area of monsters so it wouldn't be attacked. I do hope we get to see our new friend again one of these days.
Gotta make sure
Level 1.
I swear I'll put it to good use.
Shalani used the materials we brought her to work on her combat training and ended up learning how to do fuse attacks along the way. Looks like she's gonna be even harder to stop now. With all the materials, Ronza and my bud launched straight into their training and went through everything in the blink of a Kisai. At the end of the day, Ronza had no trouble learning how to use fuse attacks. Though Lord Agraston nearly fell headfirst into the lava, the materials worked wonders and he was able to ride a rock across the waves. What's more, he apparently found a way to apply what he learned to his combat techniques.
Let's go! Let's go!
go. Let's 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 go. Yeah.
Alright, that looks like that's all the regular quests for now, so next time we will kick more butt with the construct and ambush in the depths. So let's go find a raid target. Let's go raid No Limit. Alright, cool. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with more of this game. Take care.